Hey guys, what is up? I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I'm feeling all stuffy again, so hence no camera tonight, so I apologize for that. But once again, it's been all rainy and nasty here all day. But anyway, so it's got me stuffed up again. But I hope everybody is doing well, staying warm, or staying cool if the weather in whatever part of the world you're in is schizophrenic like it is here in Arkansas. It gets down in the 20s and 30s at night, then in the 60s, and this weekend it's going to be back up in the 70s. So that, I think that is what wreaks havoc on my sinuses and gets me all stuffed up. But anyway, enough of my problems. That is not why we're here. Let's see who is here. Chris is here. Welcome, Chris. Good to see you. Mr. Junior Johnson is here. Always good to see Junior. I hope you're doing well tonight. You're still up. Oh, then Junior says, I'm about ready for bed. Got to get up at 6 a.m. Bless your heart. Yeah, I'm about ready for bed too. I didn't sleep much last night. I stayed. I'm assuming everybody has seen or heard about the horrible plane helicopter crash at the airport, or the Reagan Airport in DC. So I stayed up all night watching news coverage of that. Just a horrible, horrible situation that happened there. So hence I did not get much sleep last night. So anyway, I should sleep good tonight. Let's see. Oh, can't forget Miss Lisa Joe. Our Spice Girl is here. I hope you're doing well, ma'am. Skits is here. Welcome, Skits. Always good to see you. Miss Paula is here. Always a pleasure to have Miss Paula here. Miss Miranda. Always good to have Miss Miranda here. Thank you, ma'am, so much. We love you being here. Our friend JP Hansen is here. Yes, smash that like button. Good to see JP. And please do check out all these other wonderful creators that always come in and support me. JP, Miss Paula, try not to miss anybody. Skits, just go, please check them out. Anybody with wrenches, if there's anybody in here. Oh yeah, Miranda has a wrench. I know Lisa Joe does. You can throw in links. I need to throw some more wrenches around like Dave. Some of you guys don't have wrenches. Let's see. Oh, and Miss Miranda has been a member for 9 months. She says, love this channel. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Miranda, for being a supporter. And so we get to put a cow in the pasture. Let me find the cow. Get down to my, there she is. Thank you so much, Miss Miranda. Miss Miranda has been a loyal supporter, follower since the beginning. And I appreciate her so much, as I appreciate everybody, absolutely, the whole community, all you guys that come in and support my little endeavor here, my little channel, trying to make a difference. It takes all of us to make a difference, so I appreciate that. Necessary Evil is here. Hello, Sir Charles. How are you? Good to see you. Glad you made it live. I usually see you in Dave's lives, his late night lives. And I'm assuming Dave is probably working tonight. I don't know. I usually don't. Usually our True Crime After Dark lives are on Friday. But I got some family stuff going on tomorrow night, so I decided to move it to tonight. But it's good to see Charles here. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. He said, Charles says Florida. Enough said. Yes. Yes. JP or JP. Oh, Chris said, JP, I like how you do your analyze this channel. Absolutely. And JP did I can't remember if it's just a video or a live stream the other day, yesterday, day before. Did very well. Loved it. And I've got to share it. I will share it to my community tab, or you can hop on over if somebody wants to can throw in the link. Like I said, I need to hand out some more wrenches to people. But please do check out JP's music channel and Analyze This, which is his true crime channel. He does good work on both of those. Are you talking to me? JP says your problems are okay with us. You're allowed to vent. Like I said, nothing really to vent about. Just the weather. The weather gets me riled up. Wish it would decide what it's going to do. You know, I should be used to it by now. I've lived in Arkansas, 53 years, so I should be used to how crazy the weather is. But anyway, JP says, yes, that's nutty. Yeah, you're talking about the plane crash. Yeah, that's horrible, horrible, horrible. And I'll be anxious. Of course, it'll be a while before we know exactly what happened, but I think it was just tragically a perfect storm of just things going wrong, and but just horrible. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, to all the friends, family, loved ones of all the victims. Just a sad, horrible situation. Oh, so I wasn't the only one. Miss Lisa Josh says she was up super late watching the news too. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Chris says, asking Skits, what kind of Spice Girl would you be? Yes. I can't talk. Miss Lisa Jo is our resident bitchy spice by her own admission. So you can pick what kind of Spice Girl you want to be. Oh, I don't know what Spice Girl I am. I guess right now I'm Stuffy Spice, if I can get it out. Easy for me to say. Thank you, Miranda. There is JP's music channel. I like that. Skit says she would be Ginger Spice. absolutely. Yes, I will definitely give you a wrench. If it will let me see right quick if I can get, bear with me 1 minute, if I can get YouTube, because I have to do it from the, YouTube side. I can't do it from the StreamYard side. If I can get YouTube to come up on my laptop, I will, I'll play Dave and, throw out some wrenches to people. Yeah, I usually try to give them to all the creators that come in and, support me, and trusted, community members that come in that I trust, because not that I don't trust people, but and I've never had a problem with any of the regulars, absolutely not. But um, all right, let me see. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to the live here on the if I can find it. Oh, there it is right there. Oh goodness. All right, so it always takes forever to bring up the chat on the YouTube side. Oh, good. Okay, so there we go. Let me find. There's JP. And let me add as a moderator. All right, so there is JP a wrench, and let me find skits. Oh goodness. There we go. All right, so let's see if there's anybody else in here. So skits and JP should have wrenches. Let me give Sir Charles a wrench while I'm at it. Sorry, my computer is very slow. There we go. All right, so you guys should have wrenches now. I think everybody else. All right, so Skits, JP, and Charles should have wrenches now. Oh, there's Nancy Drew. I just saw her pop up. So while I'm at it, we'll give Nancy a wrench. I'm going crazy with the wrenches, guys. Just call me Dave Jr. tonight. Yeah, let me see. There we go. Yes, I'm going wrench happy. Now Nancy has a wrench. All right. All right, so let me back out of that and go back over to StreamYard so I can get your guys' comments. Make sure I didn't, oop, everything's jumping. There we go. Let me get back down to where I was. Wow, lots of comments popped up. Well, okay, there we go. Charles says he's recuperating. Have you been sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, I think in Dave's chat a couple weeks ago, last time I saw you, you said you've been sick. I hope you are feeling better. All right. Thank you very much. Miranda has got Skits' channel in there. Yeah, now anybody with wrenches can throw in your own links, throw in anybody any other channel links that may be in here. I like I said, I try to give everybody other creators that come in a wrench so they can throw in their own channel or help out throwing in other people that are in here. Excellent. JP says he's working on making many things better with both my channels. I think you're doing fine. I saw that you were doing some testing or something on your music channel earlier. I don't know how it turned out. I know there's 2 or 3 of them on there. Oh goodness. So Charles says they cut my leg open to find something biopsy. Oh well, I hope they did not find anything bad. I hope everything came out okay. Uh let's see. Just getting caught up. Oh, there's Miss Heather Brown. Hello, Miss Heather. How are you, dear? Good to see you too. Another one of the night owls from Dave's channel. Thank y'all so much for coming in tonight. Always love to see you guys. Absolutely. There is Necessary Evil channel. Do check him out. JP says, Southern gal, a true rock rock music lover. Absolutely. Rock and roll. Give me some of that good old rock and roll. Yeah, the last couple of days. I try to do it every once in a while. I think I'm going to try to do it every day or every other day if I don't forget or get busy. Last couple of days I've been doing posting on my community page a daily dose of rock, and just something to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. Of course, I always absolutely share the missing and other creators' posts and my own posts for missing and things of that nature. But sometimes we got to take a little break and throw in a tune or two. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the tunes I've been throwing in. But yes, I'm definitely a rock lover, rock music lover. Absolutely. Any kind of rock. It's a classic rock. The 80s and 90s hair bands and grunge is my go-to. But I love, anything and everything. I'll listen to just about anything at least once. And if I like it, I'll listen to it twice. So, JP says, are we allowed to make nicknames now? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean nicknames for yourself? You can make any kind of name for yourself that you want. JP, I don't know if I want to know what kind of nicknames you're coming up with. Yes, Stuffy Spice is who I am tonight. And I apologize for if I sound funny tonight. I blame it on the weather, blame it on the rain, as Milli Vanilli or whoever sang it. I love me some Milli Vanilli. Anyway, oh goodness, Junior said that they had a heat wave. It was 47 degrees today in Michigan. Wow, you can keep that 47 degrees, Junior. I think I don't know what it got up here today. Like I said, I didn't even attempt to go out of the house. I probably could not have even got out as much rain as we had. The roads were flooded. As where I live, our road floods really bad. And I have like a little small hatchback vehicle. So it would have turned into a boat if I would have tried to leave to go out to work today. So I didn't even leave the house today. So I don't even know what it got up to today. Like I said, tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 50s or 60s, and then by Saturday and Sunday it's supposed to be in the 70s. So we'll probably be having storms or tornadoes or something this weekend, knowing our luck. Miranda says, even though I've had issues with some people in the true crime community, I still love them, if that makes sense. Absolutely. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Charles says he's got like 50 nicknames on here already. All right, just get caught up, make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we will get started. Hey, Mustang 65, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just making sure that everybody's wrench is showing up. Yeah, I see Skits' wrench. I'm just now getting down to comments after I added you guys as mods. Just, yep, there is Charles's wrench. JP should have one. Miss Nancy should have one. And there's Miss Nancy. That must be before I gave her a wrench. But good to see you, ma'am. I hope you're doing well. You are very welcome. Yes, I'm wrench happy, just like Dave. I've been watching and listening too much Dave. Dave likes to throw around the wrenches. Yep, I'm throwing wrenches. Everybody duck. Put as many walls between you and the wrenches as possible. Or maybe that's what you're supposed to do during a tornado. Either one, tornadoes or wrenches, either one. Yes. Charles says, a wrench for everyone. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Absolutely. Oh, goodness. I love you guys. You are very welcome, Miss Nancy. I think Miss Lisa Joe is a mod. Yeah, Miss Lisa Joe's been a mod for a while. Yep. I believe so. I think that's what he said. Or he had a biopsy done, I believe is what he said. Yep. Had surgery earlier. He's doing okay. Excellent. Lisa says she just drops links. I usually miss I miss the trolls too. But I stay behind in comments while I'm trying to read whatever I'm reading or whatever I'm doing. So that's all right. We don't have a whole lot of trouble with trolls around here, but every once in a while one will pop in, but we'll usually somebody usually takes care of them pretty quick. JP says OBS, is that like Streamlab stuff? OBS sound test are nerve-wracking. Is that what you were trying to do? I know there was 2 or 3 of them. I'll have to go check them out. I tried to use Streamlabs and I was just so confused. I could not get the hang of it and just got so frustrated with it that I just came back to StreamYard. You can do if I was smart enough to figure out Streamlabs, whatever it's called. You can do a whole lot of cool stuff with it, but I just couldn't figure it out, and I get frustrated very easily when I can't figure stuff out. So it's safer for all of us that I just came back to StreamYard. Yes, thank you so much, Skits. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe. Absolutely. Let's see. Charles says, thanks for all the linked posters. Absolutely. Yes, thank you, Miranda. There's Miss Nancy's channel. JP says, try out Hawthorne Heights. Listen to Ohio is for Lovers. I will definitely check that out. Thank you so much. I'm always willing to take any kind of music suggestions for anything. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking stuff over. For anything that I've not listened to, but I will check that out. Lisa Joe says, you're welcome to play the puppy videos from my channel. Oh, I will have to find them. I'll have to see. Remind me. I'll have to see with my farm signal. Sometimes if I try to play videos, they're really choppy. Most of the time, if I'm going to play a video, I have to screen record it off my phone and then just do it as a video instead of actually playing it from whatever channel or website. But if I have your permission to screen record it and then do it that way, I most certainly will. Your puppies, anybody who's not seen Miss Lisa Joe's puppies are so cute. Oh, her doggies are so cute. Oh, no. I have to agree with Miranda. No offense to anybody. Did I miss somebody? Hold on. Oh, I did. Hello, Boston Christian. I'm so sorry. I just passed you up for somehow. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Always. I always see you in Mr. Steve's chats, and I have got to get caught up. I'm so behind in between work and weather and not feeling well and everything else that's been going on. I'm so behind in catching live streams, and I have to be on replay crew. I'm gonna have to just binge watch so much stuff. But welcome, Boston. Good to have you here. Yeah, Miss Lisa Joe says that's all she has on her channel is the doggies because they run my life. That sounds like my cats. That sounds like Tigger and Biscuit. They run the show here. They run the household. The two little furry boys, the two smallest things in this house, and they run the place. Charles says, "Rock, you don't want me to post rock, you'll get thousands of songs." Hey, I can if I have to listen to music every day, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm at home, if I'm not watching TV or YouTube videos, I've got on Spotify or iHeart Music or iHeart Radio or something. And then when I'm working in the car, I've always got music going in the car. I will always have to have some kind of music going. If I'm not watching something, I have to be listening to music. Thank you, Miranda. There, yes, definitely check out Miss Paula. She's amazing. She is a light. There is Miss Paula. Hello, Miss Paula. See, I do love me some Millie. Can't talk. Millie Vanilli too. No matter who sang the songs, I love them. Love them. Love them. Good old Millie Vanilli. This thing says it's 58 here, but raining. I think that's about what it was here today. Probably in the middle 50s. And rain. I'm so tired of rain. I know we need it, but I just you get tired of it. Yes, it definitely was not a Robin Fab singing. They could dance though. They could dance and lip sync really well. Oh goodness. Absolutely. Miranda says, I love classic rock, oldies, 70s on 7 is one of my favorites. Oh yes, on I don't know if I have it on Dish. But yeah, on Dish, or on what's the other one that I had before? Oh Lord, y'all. I'm gonna blame it on the cold medicine. Whatever dish service I had before, they had a like the 70s on 7, 60s on 60 or 6, 80s on is basically music channels, radio channels on the satellite. I used to listen to the 80s on 8 all the time. That's what it, or the 90s. Thank you so much, JP. That he says shared out. I need dinner. Catch y'all later. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, we had dinner earlier. We had tacos and salsa tonight for supper. Yeah, so I guess I'm an old person. Junior says old people talk about the weather. I guess I'm an old person. Yeah, I saw Mom is doing. She's done. She did a live last night. I know she's doing a live tonight because I didn't know she was doing one tonight, or I wouldn't have scheduled mine for tonight. But Chris said, Mom, Mind of Monsters is doing a missing persons case tomorrow night. Absolutely. I will try to catch it. Like I said, we got some family stuff going. But depending on what time she comes on, I'll either catch it live or watch the replay. I promise, guys, we're fixing to get started. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, goodness. Mino Dino is here. Hello, Dino. Good to have you here, sir. Another one of our night owls. Oh, you got a gifted membership. Excellent. Boston Christian says, thank you to whomever bought my membership. Thank you so much. That was so kind. Absolutely. It was probably either Miss Far. Far Q is always doing memberships. The Arctic has done some. I'm trying to think of somebody else that did. But yes, I appreciate it so much. All right. You're not a troll. Troll says he's a nice troll. Oh, goodness. Yes, I do like Falling in Reverse. I do like their music. Absolutely. And I just found out that Shinedown, I love Shinedown. I love them since back in the day when they came out. Um, is actually coming here or to Little Rock on my birthday. So I told my family members that would be, I think, an excellent birthday present for me, and actually for my baby brother too, because his birthday is also in May. That all our family members could get together and pull their money and buy us 2 tickets to go see Shinedown for our birthdays. I think that would be an excellent birthday present for both of us. Don't know if it'll happen or not, but I can always dream. I can always hope. Let's see. Oh Lord, Dino says he sings like Milli Vanilli. Are you the real Milli Vanilli? We finally found out who the real Milli Vanilli is. It's Dino. Yes. Miranda says middle 50s is a heat wave here. People here wear shorts when it's 10 degrees. Yeah. Yep. Night Junior, thank you so much. See, I've already been blabbing for 30 minutes and haven't started on anything, all the important stuff yet. But thank you, Junior. Thank you for being here. You can catch the replay. Oh, I can't either. I can sing, not well. I'm a good singer in the car by myself with the radio going. Oh wow, where are you at, Skits? I don't think I've ever asked you. She says it's 3:42 p.m. here. Yes, Shinedown has some new songs. Yes, and they were nominated, I think, for Rock Artist of the Year and for something else for the Grammys or whatever. I hardly ever watch the Grammys anymore because, I mean, nothing against like the pop music and everything else, but that's just what it is, and I listen to rock. So I usually just go get on YouTube after the Grammys are over and just watch the rock, who won the rock categories and any performances that they may have had. Well, I know that Shinedown was nominated for a couple of things this year. Yes, that Lisa Jo says she loves Shinedown's cover of Simple Man. Absolutely. Yeah, it is fantastic. Oh, they're doing another Scream movie. As Paula says, huge Scream 7 news. Matthew Lillard, Scott Flew and Matthew Lillard are back. Excellent. I had not heard about that. Excellent, excellent. Are you talking about which band are you talking about? Shinedown or whoever we were talking about earlier? Who we were talking about earlier? Falling in Reverse. Yes, I'm the same. Mustang 65 says I can't listen to music after around 2010. It all sucks to me. That's kind of the way I am. What for me, it's earlier, probably 2000, 2001. I'm the same way, unless it's a band that's still around now that started like either back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like like the Shikedowns and things of that nature. Five Finger Death Punch, Stained, groups like that are still around. They're still making new music. Yeah, anything after early 2000s, I can't. Oh Lord, I've seen. I have lost. Heather says I got to see Poison a few years back for my birthday. I have seen Poison so many times, from back in the day in the 80s, to the reunion tours, to Bret Michaels band, Bret Michaels solo. I've probably seen Poison is probably one of the bands I've seen the most ever in concert. Probably Poison, Pearl Jam, and George Strait. I mean, that's a weird combination, but because my mom and my aunt love George Strait, I love George Strait. So yeah, Poison and / Bret Michaels, Pearl Jam, and George Strait. I've probably seen the most ever in concert over my lifetime. Uh, oh, Miranda says, I'm so happy because my daughter is coming home from college tomorrow to spend the night. She's bringing her cat too. Oh, we're going out for dinner and going to have family time with my mom too. Excellent. Yep, tomorrow I think one of the locals around here during let's see, it starts in I think it started in December through March, or maybe January through March. Opens the Catfish Barn. Basically, it's a farm family, and during the off season, they turn one of their big shops that they usually keep their farm equipment in, into an all-you-can-eat catfish buffet with all the fixings and all the sides, and best stuff I've ever eaten. So good. So I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. Me and my mom and my baby brother, and hopefully my nephew and anybody else that wants to come. I believe that's what we're going to do tonight, is go over there and have us some catfish. Oh, excellent. So Skits is in Auckland, New Zealand. Excellent. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, anybody and everybody, is spend all the time you can. Oh, all my comments just jumped. All the time you can with family. You talking about Scream 7? Miss Paula says Joe McHale and Mark Consuelos joined. Excellent. Uh, Cheryl says Shaggy's back. Oh, you talking about the Scream? Yeah. Yeah, Brent Smith. Love Brent Smith. Absolutely. I don't remember which one. Miss Paula could probably tell you. Mustang says, which Scream movie had Simon Cowell in it? That's the only one I partly watched. I don't remember. It must have been one of the later ones. I haven't watched the later ones, later sequels, as much as I watched, of course, obviously the very first one and maybe the second one. Yes, I love Three Dog Night. Actually, me and my mom went to see them in concert a few months ago. They still sound good. Still, I think they have all of their original members too. Love Three Dog Night, absolutely. And CCR, Credence Clearwater Revival. I was raised on that stuff. It's what my mom and dad listened to. Um, you talking about Poison? Heather said it was so good. Oh yeah, Poison. I mean, like I said, I've seen Poison. I don't know, lots and lots of times. Never a bad show. Skit says Poison was a good band back in the day. Absolutely, yeah. And I don't know where the other members are. I know Brett. I don't know if he tours so much anymore, but a few years ago he was solo, and he had his own band, and so he would come to. We have a theme park, amusement park, Magic Springs here in Arkansas, in Hot Springs, and they had every summer they'd have their summer concert series, and at least one weekend or 2 weekends they would have some of the good 80s bands that came. Tesla came a lot. Brett Michaels came a lot. Oh God, about any 80s hair band, 90s hair band you could think of came. But yeah, we saw Brett probably 5 or 6 times just at Magic Springs back in probably late 90s, early 2000s. Well, I keep forgetting it's 2025 now. Good Lord. But yeah, because I know at one time Brett had Eric Brittingham, who was the bass player in Cinderella back in the day, as his bass player in the Brett Michaels band. Good stuff. Good stuff. And Charles says, I know more country than rock. Yeah, I like the old country. I was raised on old country. And then I did get into country somehow in the 90s. I listened to the later 90s hair bands, and then the grunge, and then the 90s country. Don't ask me how that happened. I told you I have very wide, diverse taste in music. Yes, excellent. Heather says she loves George Strait. Absolutely. Absolutely. He is the king of country. Chris says he is excited for the new Jurassic Park movie. I've got to get caught up on the Jurassic Park movies. Pearl Jam, love Pearl Jam. Probably definitely top 3 favorite bands. I'd have to say CCR and Pearl Jam, probably top 2. Metallica, another one of my favorite bands, absolutely. I've seen Metallica in concert, one of the loudest concerts I've ever been to. Lord have mercy. It was Metallica and Godsmack, I believe. It was good, but it was loud. The other loudest concert I've ever been to is AC/DC and Lemmy. Can't remember. Think of the band's name. It was before Lemmy passed away. Good Lord, why can't I think of the name? 2 loudest concerts I've ever been to. Hence why I cannot hear anymore. My hearing is horrible. Motorhead. There it is. I knew it'd come to me. AC/DC and Motorhead. Once again, excellent show, but very, very loud. So Miss Paula says Scott Foley, Roman Bridger, Scream 3, Matthew Lillard. Stu. Yep. Love Matthew Lillard. I have actually listened to them, but it's been a long time. Necessary, or Charles says Ice Nine Kills is another band people don't notice often. Yes, I've listened to them. Absolutely. Cool. Charles says Adam has rejoined 3 Days Grace. I love 3 Days Grace. I think they actually came here to Arkansas not too long ago, or they're going to be coming in the near future. Maybe it was going to be them. I think we were going to see it was them and crap. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Scott Stapp was the singer. God, my mind, I'm telling you, my mind is going along with my hearing and everything else. Yes. Joy to the World. Love that song. Love me some Three Dog Night. They were, Miranda. Yep, Three Dog Night was touring. Me and Mom, it's been a few months now. I can't remember exactly when it was. They came here to one of our smaller music venues here in Arkansas, Robinson Music Center or Robinson Hall. But yep, they were touring. And Miranda says she was also raised on CCR and that music. Me too. Me too. Now Miranda's got that song. She's singing it. It's going through my head. Yep, Skit says, I like everything, just not opera or classic. Yep. Uh, yes, I agree. That's why I don't listen to Mustang says new country is really pop. Yeah. Yeah, very few, very little new country actually, in my opinion, sounds like what I consider country. So I understand what you're saying. Oh, I love the Scream movies. Yep. Charles says, my parents waterboarded me with country music till I revolted with Metallica. Oh, oh my goodness. Mustang says, my dad called them Toe Jam. Yeah, Pearl Jam's fixing to go start their new tour, I believe. They've been playing some of their new songs off their new album around here, finally down here on the music rock channels. Yes, thank you, Motorhead. Yeah, all I could think of was Lemmy. I'm telling you. What? You're in a Godsmack music video? What? Oh, I'm goofy tonight, guys. We haven't. I'm 45 minutes in and we haven't even got started, but that's all right. I like chatting with you guys. Oh, yes, good old Lemmy. May he rest in peace. Yep. Luckily, I'm thankful I got to see Motorhead before Lemmy passed away. Um, yep, I've seen Kiss twice. Boston Christian says I saw Kiss in Indianapolis with a dear friend. Oh, he's gone now. Boy, did we have fun. Yep. I saw the first time I saw Kiss was back in the 80s. Of course, when they'd taken their makeup off, I think it was the Hot in the Shade tour, and then back when they put the makeup back on, whenever that was, we saw them again too during that era. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love me some Kiss. Uh, Thank you once again, Creed. Yes. Once again, I guess all I could think of was Scott Stapp. Yeah, I think it was Creed and somebody. I don't know if it's. We were talking about 3 Days Grace. It was either Creed and 3 Days Grace or somebody in 3 Days Grace came. I believe this past December, and me and my brother was going to go, and then we just didn't have the money for tickets. But we did see Creed back in the day. Love Creed. And then Scott Stapp did have some kind of problems at some point, but I think maybe he's straightened himself up now, and he does have, I think, a solo stuff because they've been playing what's it called, Black Butterfly, I think it's called. They've been playing that on the radio here. Good song, very good. Oh, I remember that I remember the old Tales from the Crypt back in the day. Yep. Now Mustang's getting the CCR songs going. Absolutely. Miranda says, "What is wrong with Florida? What isn't wrong with Florida? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Every state has problems. Florida gets a bad rap, you know." Uh, you talking about the old movie? I've watched The Birds. It's been a long time since I watched it. There's Dave. I'm telling you, eventually after I mention Dave's name, his ears must start burning and he pops in. Hello, Dave. Dave is listening and driving. You be careful out there, Dave. Oh, that will be awesome. Boston says saw Aretha Franklin at the old National Center on the New Jersey Street. Beautiful old theater. She was unbelievable. Yes, love Aretha Franklin. Unbelievable talented. have it, her everything, such an entertainer, dresses. Yep. Aretha Franklin is amazing. Yes, Dave. Hello back to you. Oh, excellent. Miranda says Three Dog Night is coming to Michigan May 9th and 10th. She is getting tickets. You will not be disappointed, Miranda. They still sound to me just as good as they did back in the day. I'm telling you. They still sound amazing. Sorry, but something was beeping on my phone at me. Just getting caught up. Okay, I think I finally caught up with comments. So, let me take that down. All right, so I will mark where, well, I thought I was. Well, that's one way to put it. Oh, goodness. Yes, Skit says, I like it when bands still sound the same from years ago. Absolutely. Absolutely. And one thing I'm noticing talking about, because, 80s, 90s hair bands are my go-to jam, over anything else. Some of them still sound really good, and then some of them not so much. Not so much. But that's just the way it is, the way it goes. All right, so I'm gonna mark where I left off, and we will get started. Just got an update actually in a cold case. Yes, when I saw Kiss the second time is when they, whatever year, whenever when they put the Make It Back on and did the tour. Yeah, Boston says the Kiss were in full dress, 4-inch platforms, makeup, so theatrical that whole place was rocking. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, it says some sound like a broken piano. Yeah, like a broken something. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So first, we'll talk a little bit about Juan Acevedo. This is such a sad, sad situation. Made even, and I'm still warning about this ransom thing. Unfortunately, it's probably just somebody trying to take advantage of the situation. Let me get this article up. So Juan was missing from Virginia. An Amber Alert was put out. He was found in a pond. I think it's like a retention pond. And his COD has been determined as accidental drowning. So just a little bit about it. This article is from the 29th, which is what, yesterday? Yeah, today's the 30th. So the missing Virginia boy who triggered an Amber Alert in Virginia over the weekend passed away from an accidental drowning, according to officials with the ME's office. The body of Juan Sebastian Mejia Acevedo was found Monday afternoon in a pond outside the Cambria at Cornerstone Apartments in Virginia Beach. The 12-year-old was believed to be at a friend's house Friday morning, and he was reported missing by his parents later that night. According to authorities, an Amber Alert was issued Saturday morning, stating that the child may have been abducted. The pond where his body was found is near Micah Avenue, the address where police said Acevedo was last seen by his parents. Courtney Rivera captured footage on her Ring doorbell camera of Juan playing with his friends in the snow, and she helped in the search. She says, I feel heartbroken just thinking about it makes me tear up because it's just nobody wanted this outcome. Absolutely. We all always hope for the best, but unfortunately, sometimes we don't get the ending that we want. Police did not elaborate Monday on the circumstances surrounding Juan's death, but Virginia Beach Police Chief Paul Newdigate said he thinks the ice that formed on the pond during the recent cold weather, quote, played a big role. Police started investigating Acevedo's disappearance as a possible abduction after his parents received a ransom message on Facebook. After learning of this, police treated the case as an abduction and contacted the police to send an Amber Alert. Although there's more clarity on the circumstances surrounding his death, one part of his disappearance remains in question: the person or persons behind the ransom note or the ransom sent to his family. And I think they did actually pay it. It says, while Acevedo's parents were on Facebook Live spreading awareness about their son's disappearance, they received a ransom request for their child via WhatsApp. They say there was a request through social media for $500, which either the family or someone on behalf of the family did pay. After the payment was made, police said there was no further communication. They are still investigating who was behind this ransom, and I hope they catch them and throw the book at them. They go on to say, unfortunately, because it involved out-of-state transactions, we need search warrant subpoenas to try to identify who that individual was who received that money. So that just insult upon injury. I mean, it's just, I have absolutely zero respect. I almost said something else. For anybody who would do that to a family who has a missing child, especially when that missing child ends up being, found deceased. It's even worse. Somebody who preys upon parents of missing children. It's just the lowest of the low, in my opinion. Let's see what we got here. Oh, now you're talking about Disney. Florida and Disney. Yep, Heather says, what an awful way to go. Absolutely. Yep. Dave said, wasn't a day that went by I wasn't practicing on the drums to be like Peter Chris. Excellent. That does not surprise me, Dave, in the least, that you play drums. There's, drummers are a different breed. I'm telling you, drummers are a different breed. Gotta love them. Drummers and bass players. I always had a thing for the bass players. Usually, back in the day, all the girlies went for either the lead singer or the guitarist. I always liked the bass players. Yeah, Nikki Sixx, Eric Brittingham, just about any of those 80s, my 80s, 90s. Give me the bass player any day. Yeah, Heather's got the horns going. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Skit says it's very sad people can be cruel. I know. I hope they find these people, whoever it was behind this ransom, especially since the parents, actually paid the ransom. It just burns me up. All right. Let's see what we have next. So this is a cold case, kind of a cold case update with Arkansas ties. Judy, let me find the article. Judy Doe was found in Florida. So this is a 40-year-old homicide case. Speaking of Florida, so they dubbed her Judy Doe. was found back in the 80s. So Lake County detectives said they found a body known as Judy Doe off a dirt road in Altoona back in the 1980s. For years, the case remained cold, but in December, new DNA technology helped identify the victim as Arkansas teenager Rebecca Sue Hill. And that on the slide on the left, obviously, is a picture of Rebecca Sue Hill, and on the right is a sketch of that they did of Judy Doe. So according to the Lake County Sheriff's Office, Hill went missing in 1981, but she was not in any national missing persons databases. So detective says the reason that she wasn't in national missing persons databases is because family members have misidentified her when another body turned up in Little Rock, which is obviously here in Arkansas, in 1981 or 82, shortly after Rebecca disappeared. So that's kind of confusing, but I think what they mean is when this body turned up in Little Rock, family members, I guess that since Rebecca had it was shortly after Rebecca disappeared, maybe her family members misidentified her as being Rebecca, so she was taken out of the missing persons databases because they said, apparently for some reason thought that it was Rebecca. So the Lake County Sheriff's Office said since 1984, multiple efforts were made to identify the remains of Judy Doe based off of skeletal recreations, dental records, and DNA. But all of these efforts were unsuccessful. Then in November of 2023, the Lake County Sheriff's Office contracted Authram Inc., a private lab that specializes in forensic genetic genealogy, one of my favorite subjects, in an attempt to provide new leads or information. With the cooperation of Rebecca's family, they were able to positively identify Rebecca Hill using that technology in December of 2024. Lake County Detective Zachary Williams says it's very difficult when we don't know who the person is. Now that we know who she is, we're able to go back through this case and figure out what do we now know. Williams said suspected serial offender and convicted unaliver Michael Ronning is now a person of interest in Rebecca's homicide. So Ronning died while serving a life sentence in 2022, but detectives has started investigating him in the early 2000s in connection to then Judy Doe's death. According to Williams, Ronning was living in Lake County and was actually pulled over by Umatilla police just one day before Rebecca was found stabbed in the woods. Investigators said Ronning left Lake County within 10 days of Rebecca's homicide and allegedly implied during a Dateline interview that he knew something about the Judy Doe found in Altoona. Williams says all of these things circumstantially are pointing us back towards him. For Rebecca's surviving brother and sister, the break in the case has stirred up mixed emotions since they believe that Rebecca had been found years ago. In an exclusive interview with Channel 9, Rebecca's brother Eddie said he was extremely grateful to Lake County detectives and believed there could soon be answers to unresolved questions, including who took Rebecca's life and how she ended up in Lake County, Florida. After Eddie Hill, her brother, says, after 40 years, we never thought we'd ever find out what happened to her. We are very hopeful we'll get some answers. So I just thought that was very interesting. 40 years. It's just, I know you guys get tired of hearing me harp on this using this genetic genealogy to either identify cold case victims or potential offenders. But in this case, it has been used to identify a Jane Doe or a Judy Doe, as she was called, 40 years. And It's just amazing what it can do. And it had ties. It hasn't solved the case yet, but helped to identify a victim, an Arkansas victim. So that makes it made it even special to me, more special to me. All right. Let me see what you guys have got to say. Let me get a drink. I feel like my voice is scratchy, scratchy. Oh, how about I didn't miss them? Good night, Mustang. Thank you so much for being here. Glad that you could pop in. Did you Necessary Evil changed his name? Charles says, wonder if she's linked possibly to James Duckett. Possibly. Anything is possible. Don't be confused. I mean, everybody's changing names. Somebody else did that the other night and was confused me because I was looking like, who's Charles? I'm like, oh, duh. I don't know who it is. Yes, I knew that I'd heard that. Yeah, Skit says she just did a live on James Duckett. Yes. I knew I'd heard that name, seen something about that name recently. Right now, I missed something. What case are y'all talking about? Charles says, well, that crazy lady might have talked if people kept being polite, but who knows? That kid's probably. Oh, you talking about the Duckett case? Okay. Okay, so Charles said Duckett was a city cop out of Lake County, convicted for Teresa McCabe's homicide and possible connection to Jennifer Weldon. Yeah, Miranda says, yes, what a beautiful young girl. I love red hair. Yep. Yep. And I think she was only, I don't know if it said in the article, that damn ads keep popping up. I think she was 13 or 14 when she went missing. I don't know if it said in this article, but I know I've read a lot of articles about her. Yeah, I think she was 13 or 14, I believe, when she went missing. Yep. Yep, I've got Heather says she has lots of Irish in her family, lots of red. Yeah, so do we. My dad is Irish. My dad looked like a leprechaun. He was short with bright red hair and blue eyes. Yep. Oh goodness, Charles says we got another alleged serial offender caught free out of Naples. Oh Lord. That's never good. Well, I didn't know that. Miranda says less than 3% of the world's population has red hair. We had red hair on mom's side and dad's side. Of course, dad's side with the Irish. My dad had red hair. His mom had red hair, and then on my mom's side, I had a cousin that had red hair. So, absolutely. Skit says the cops, if they unalive, should be treated as an unaliver, not get special treatment. Absolutely. Are you talking about the possible SK or serial offender? He said Charles says he's hiding in Utah at the moment. What? Oh my goodness. All right, let me see what we got next. Okay, so this is one actually good news. This was the let me find the article. The two was it 2 girls? Yes, Alana McDonald or Maldonado and Aria Maldonado. Their mother was found deceased, GSW'd. And the father allegedly was the one who did it and took the girls, but apparently they have been found safe. He has been arrested. So good news. I do have an article if it will come up. There it is. So this article is from today. And this is from Kings County, California. The sheriff of Kings County revealed more details surrounding the return of 2 girls who were abducted by their father. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of ads out of the way. Who were abducted by their father and taken to Mexico after he allegedly took the life of their mother earlier this week. The Kings County Sheriff's Office revealed the victim, 22-year-old Madeline Rose Cuevas's father, called sheriff's deputies after not hearing from her on Tuesday. Deputies went to her home on 4th Place in Hanford and discovered she was deceased from a GSW. According to the Kings County Sheriff's Office, further investigation revealed the homicide most likely took place Monday night or early Tuesday morning at around 1 a.m. The suspect, 23-year-old Jonathan Alexis Maldonado Cruz, who is also Cuevas's ex-boyfriend, fled with their children, 2-year-old Alana and 3-year-old Aria. The suspect also took Madeline's cell phone with him, and Madeline was the mother. Detectives say Cruz had about a 15-hour start. Some of the initial information indicated that he had fled to Mexico. From then, the Kings County Sheriff's Office worked with the FBI, ICE, Mexican authorities, and others with an emphasis on bringing the girls back to the U.S. In cases, Kings County Sheriff Dave Robinson said, in cases like these, you focus a lot on the suspect, but when there's children involved, the utmost importance was to bring those children back to safety. Absolutely. Per the sheriff's office, data from the victim and suspect cell phones were used to track his location in Mexico. During the operation, a unit member of the Mexican authorities sustained injuries. His status is unknown. Mexican authorities assisted with the negotiation of the suspect's surrender, but deputies say a critical factor during the process was the suspect's mother. The girls were ultimately reunited with their families. The children's grandfather and the victim's father, Joe Cuevas, says, "I want to thank everybody who prayed for my kids. The babies are innocent. Everybody's prayers were answered. Nothing can bring back my daughter, but my daughter lives in those girls." Oh, it's just heartbreaking. The Kings County District Attorney's Office is working to figure out what charges would be filed. This is an ongoing investigation, and the authorities are still figuring out the suspect's motive. Anyone with further information regarding this case is asked to contact the Kings County Sheriff's Office. So thank God they found these 2 beautiful little girls. Unfortunately, they lost their mother and their father, but I mean, they lost their mother, but at least they have family to take care of them. So a good outcome to a tragic situation with losing their mother. All right, yes, very, very good news. Absolutely. Yep. We always like good news. Most definitely. Oh, what is this? Boston Christian says, Facebook looking for Caucasian male, long, stringy, dark hair, middle-aged, and silver Dodge Caravan, 99 to 2006. Shelbyville, where? Indiana? Tried to take girl out of her car, possibly. They know his name, long rap sheet. Second lady, CVS. Wait, what is the... where's this at? Is this like an Amber Alert or a... I'm confused. Somebody can let me know what's going on with that. Or I may have missed something that y'all were talking about earlier. I apologize if I did. Thank you, Miss Heather Brown. Send a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much. So we get to put another cow in the pasture. Thank you so much, my dear. That was very sweet. Appreciate that so much. Okay, so Boston says he was released from prison. I don't know when or year, but he has a past. Police have had problems with him. So have other women. The warning was posted again on Facebook. Oh, it was posted on Facebook again. Yep, Skit says that's sad, but at least it wasn't them too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Heather. All right. Let's see what we got next. This one is a missing man out of Marshall County, Alabama. Let me find the article. And I tried to go back because I did the slideshow yesterday or last night, and I tried to go back today to make sure there weren't any updates to any of these. And the only update I found was thankfully that the two little girls were found. So as far as I know, all the rest of these are still missing. But if anybody knows anything about any of these missing that I'm going to share, any updates, please do let me know. If you're watching in chat, if you're watching live, or in please leave a comment if you're watching replay. And thank you so much if you are watching this on replay. We love our replay crew. Okay, so this Marshall County authorities looking for man last seen Saturday. So this was posted on January 24th. And it's, like I said, Marshall County, Alabama. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office is asking the public to help locate a man last seen on Saturday, January 18th. James Brent Morgan, 43, is a white male. Marshall County Sheriff's Office said he was last seen in the area of Jordan Street in Guntersville. And there's I could not find an actual missing poster of him, but this printout was that you see on the slide was included in the article, so I just did a screenshot of it. So James Britt Morgan, 43-year-old white male, has been missing since January 18th of 2025. Last seen near Jordan Street in Guntersville. Anyone with information that could lead to Morgan being found is encouraged to contact the Marshall County Sheriff's Office at 256-582-2034. So that is, once again, James Brent Morgan from Marshall County, Alabama. Let's see, I know Dave says Peter Chris is one of the reasons I kept playing the piano and eventually started writing. Yes. Because he's the one that actually sang Beth, right? One of my favorite, was it him or the other one? I think it was Peter Chris, yeah. One of my favorite Kiss songs ever. Sorry if my voice is, I feel my voice is going. Excellent. Boston says, Al, same as my friend on his drums. He ended up in many bands, very talented. Yeah, my brother, a middle brother, Echoes, that comes in here sometimes. He's very talented. Self-taught. He plays saxophone when she played in a school band. And then later he was in some local bands. He was a self-taught guitar player. So he played sax, guitar, bass, a little bit of keyboards, did a little bit of singing. So he got all the musical talent in the family. Well, my baby brother taught himself how to play bass. And then my youngest nephew, adopted nephew, can sing like an angel. He taught himself how to play guitar. So we have some musical talent in our family. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of it, but that's okay. All righty. Oh, you're fine, Dave. You're fine, Dave. Dave says, sorry, listening and driving. You're fine. You're fine. You be careful driving and listening. Oh, Heather says there's zero gift of music in her family. Hey, don't feel bad. Like I said. Yes, Heather says, Dave, just watch the road. Absolutely. Yes, Peter Criss was incredible. I agree with you, my friend. All righty. Right now, I just went to Facebook. It's been a while since I've done it, and just went through my news feed and pulled some, excuse me, pulled some missing from my news feed from different pages and groups that I follow, missing persons groups. So we'll go through a few of those, and I'll have to bring up my big slideshow that I emailed myself for this because I can't read it off my small computer screen. So let me get to the right one. So this is Kelly Allen. Kelly L. Allen was 20 years old when she went missing from Berkeley, Missouri on March 13th, 2007. Kelly was last seen at a female friend's apartment in the 8600 block of Frost Avenue. Excuse me. The friend spoke to her during the day while she was at the apartment. And when she came home, Kelly was not there. Kelly was reported missing under suspicious circumstances. Her pocketbook, all of her belongings, and a $2,000 tax check were left behind. She was also a nursing student. At the time of her disappearance, she was 5'4" tall, weighed 165 pounds, with black hair and hazel eyes. So if you have any information, please contact the St. Louis Metro Police at 314-444-5738. All right. Oh, I almost pushed the wrong. Got to go back to the right tab. Dave says he played the sax, guitar, keyboards, and drums. Skit says she used to play the accordion. Excellent. So yeah, I'm not multi-skilled to do the accordion. Oh, we got a youngin here. Heather says, Dave, I'm not sure if I know who Peter Criss is. He was a drummer for Kiss back in the day. Yeah, so what is going on? I haven't watched the live stream or video or whatever it was, but Dave says, shout out to Frankie and the Think Tank. We'll miss her lives. I don't know what is going on with that. Is she not doing her channel anymore, or because I popped in before I started my live, I popped into Mom's live, Monda Monsters, and the Think Tank. Miss Frankie was in the chat, but I didn't get a chance to. Like I said, I just got a notification for a live stream or a video that she had posted. It says something about this. It's not goodbye, but I'll see you later, or something to that effect. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I'll be sad if she's not doing her channel anymore. Yes, Peter was the original drummer for Kiss. Yeah, I would think you would have to be very, very skilled and talented, seriously, to play the accordion. Absolutely. I played the clarinet in school too. Heather says I played the damn clarinet. Yes, I played the clarinet in school, and then I took piano lessons for a few years. But ask me now if I could play either one, either the clarinet or piano. Probably not. Not these days. It's been so long. There, Miss Barb popped in. Hello, Miss Barb. Just love you all. With my friend, we'll share. See you all next week. Thank you so much, Miss Barb. And if you have not checked out the last, I watched part of it. I got to finish watching it. The last live stream that Miss Barb did. Excellent, excellent. We love Miss Barb. Do check out Timmy's Legacy. I don't know if she's still here, or somebody can pop in the link to the channel. Okay, so Dave says Miss Frankie is taking a break. Yes, I love Miss Frankie. Yep, I love Boston Christian's name. Is it? Yep. Charles says guitar, bass, and vocals. So we got some talent in here, some musical talent. All right, so that was Kelly. Next, we have Gregory Brown, and this is an Arkansas missing. So Gregory Brown's family has stated that the last time Gregory was seen, he was leaving a sober living home on John Barrow Road in Little Rock, Arkansas, the afternoon or early evening of September 10th of 2024. If you have seen Gregory after that date or know of his whereabouts after that date, please reach out to the Little Rock PD at 501-404-3016, 3009, or 501-404-3009, or 501-371-4829. And Gregory is 39-year-old, white male, 5'9", 180 pounds. Doesn't have his hair or eye color, dark hair. Can't tell what color the eyes are, really. His last known location was in Little Rock. So he's been missing since September 10th of 2024. Okay, I'm still confused. Okay, I'm still confused on this. What is this Shelbyville? Facebook. I'm missing something, I guess. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, Heather says her cat is after the nip again. My cats don't like they don't like catnip, but I have weird cats. We bought them some catnip, like catnip toys and stuff, and they won't do anything with them. They just kind of sniff of them and then walk away from them. But like I said, I have weird cats, weirder than normal cats. All right, this is another one from Arkansas. This is Micah Layton. She was last seen December 18th of 2024. She's just 14 years old, 5'4", 100 pounds. She was last seen on December 18th, 2024 in Little Rock. That's about all the information that I went to look and try to find some updated information, but the last thing that was posted was from when she was reported missing, or was when she was last seen. Little Rock Police Department has asked for the public's help in locating a runaway teen. According to reports, 14-year-old Michael Layton was last seen in Little Rock. Once again, 5'4" tall, about 100 pounds. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is urged to contact Detective Atkins at 501-404-3009. Detective Boyd at 501-404-3016, or the Little Rock Communications Center at 501-371-4829. All right. That's interesting. Dave says, I've always been convinced that most drummers are natural piano players. I've never connected the two, drummers and piano players. It does make sense, though. That would make sense. All right. Next we have, and I do believe I have a video for this one. But let me go back to my slides for a minute and read his information. So this is Army. He's an Army veteran, Justin Dwayne Baker. He was last seen in Roland, Oklahoma on January 24th, 2025. 41 years old. Blue, almost said blue hair, blue eyes, 6'1", black and salt and pepper hair, 248 pounds. This is just so a heartbreaking one. So Justin also goes by the nicknames Baker and Bubba. Justin was last seen at the Old Town Bar in Fort Smith, Arkansas, around 2:30 a.m. on January 24th of 2025. He had gotten a ride home. The vehicle had one woman and one male in it, and there was an accident, a crash in Muldrow, and I don't know if that's on the Oklahoma or Arkansas side. I'm assuming Oklahoma. Near the Paw Paw Cemetery. The car ended up in the Arkansas River. The other two people were able to swim ashore, but they lost track of Justin. He was last seen wearing a blue plaid long sleeve shirt with pearl buttons. He has a tattoo of his mom's name on his upper right arm, which is Kelly, Kelly, what they call an angry sun, like sun in the sky, sun, sun, on his right forearm with orange and blue flames. An iron cross on his right wrist. James Frog Smith, the name James Frog Smith on his back, and a prayer on his right calf. Several agencies have and are still conducting searches. So if you have any information about Justin, please contact the Oklahoma Highway Patrol at 918-683-3256. Like I said, I do believe I found a video, just heartbreaking, but it has an interview with, I believe it's his mother and maybe his sister. It's just about a 2-minute video. So let me take this down and I will play the video for you guys.
Continued searching today on and near the Arkansas River for a man who went missing last week. It happened near Muldrow, just west of Fort Smith. Oklahoma Highway Patrol says search and rescue dogs, their Marine Division, and Fort Smith and Arcoma Fire Departments have all helped out in the search these recent days. Tonight, 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi spoke with a woman who says they're all looking for her son.
I'm just trying to hold it together for Justin, for his little girl, for his sister. I got to find him.
Search and rescue operations continued Monday for a missing person along the Arkansas River. This after Oklahoma Highway Patrol confirms with 5 News that a vehicle drove into the river early Friday morning near Muldrow. They say 2 other occupants were able to make it to land and were taken to a local hospital. Kelly Cox says the missing person is her son, Justin Baker.
It's just been a nightmare. And it continues that way till I find him. And I'll be here every day until I find him. This is where they say he last was. So this is the only place I know.
OHP recovered the vehicle over the weekend. Cox says she last spoke with Justin Thursday evening, and since then has been out searching for any clues she can find.
I'm looking for answers. I want to know. There's a lot of questions that I got. God knows the answers to them, but I've got questions because I don't know what happened.
Cox adds that she's thankful for all the volunteers and first responders who have been out searching for the person she says was a friend to everyone.
Justin didn't have enemies, and he was a combat veteran. He served 4 tours in Iraq and made it through all of that. Terrific guy. He was the most selfless person you'd ever want to meet. One of the best friends you could ever meet. If he was your friend, he was your friend. If he was a stranger, you was still his friend.
In Sequoia County, covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
All right, so that was, gosh, just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. So let me take that down and put this back up. So yeah, I checked for an update on him. Like I said again today, and no updates. Yes, Heather says, always worry about the vets. Absolutely. We have to do better taking care of our veterans. Just a heartbreaking situation. Hope for the best, absolutely, but I don't know, the two other people he was with made it out, but he either didn't make it out or he managed to make it out maybe down the river somewhere and was just maybe got disoriented. But I mean, you would think that, somebody would have found him walking on the road or whatever, or, he would have contacted somebody, but, just absolutely heartbreaking. So we, once again, if you have any information, call the Oklahoma Highway Patrol at 918-683-3256. All right, so next, let me go back to my slides, my big slides. Not a whole lot of information. This is 16-year-old Miliana Wheeler. She was last seen on December 11th of 2024 in Alma, Michigan. It says she may travel to, I'm going to try not to, Miranda, or whoever is still here from Michigan, I'm going to try not to mispronounce these names. Gratiot County, Detroit, or Saginaw, Michigan. So if you have any information, you can call Nick Meck at 1-800-THE-LOST, which is 1-800-843-5678. All right. This is another one from Arkansas, from Little Rock. Once again, not a whole lot. And I did go to, after our family's on Facebook, I did go to Google to see if I could find any additional information. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of information, but we'll go with what we have. This is Walter Robinson. He is just 16 years old. The Little Rock Police Department requested public assistance locating him. 5'2", 160 pounds. He was reported missing on January 23rd of this year from Little Rock, and no other information was reported. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Walter, please contact Detective Atkins at 501-404-3009. Detective Boyd at 501-404-3016, or the Little Rock Communications Center at 501-371-4829. All right. Next, we have one from Alaska. This is Robert Christopher Mark. He is 35. He has been missing from Oniak, Alaska since September 1st, 1993. Robert was last seen at a fishing camp near Oniak. He has not been seen since. There are few details available in his case. He is an Alaskan native with black hair and brown eyes. He was 5'5" and 150 to 175 pounds when last seen. He does wear glasses. He often has facial hair. He is listed in NamUs. So if you have any information about the whereabouts or disappearance of Robert, please call the Alaska State Troopers at 907-269-5541. All information is helpful. Absolutely. Yes, especially in these cold cases, no bit of information is too small. Oh, Heather says, "Oh no, bad feeling here." Which one are you talking about? Actually, in any of these, absolutely. All right. Next, we have Teresa Sanchez Alcarez has been missing from Stockton, California since July 13th of 2001. She was 27 at the time. On July 13th, Teresa's husband came home to a note saying, quote, "Pick up children from my sisters. I have to leave and don't know when I'm coming back." According to reports, neighbors saw her leaving in an unknown vehicle, and she has not been seen since. She is Latina with dark brown hair and brown eyes. She was 5'3" and 170 pounds when last seen. She has a tattoo of a heart on the right chest area and a tattoo of her name on her back. It says that she may use the name Maria Teresa Sanchez or the last name Montez. She is listed in NamUs. So if you have any information on Teresa, call the Stockton PD at 209-937-8323. Once again, all information is helpful. Oh, Heather says, in Alaska, it's usually bad. Yep, I've heard, Alaska, I've heard Alaska is, really bad with the missing. Boston, do you have like a link or something that you could throw in for this? Is this in Indiana, Shelbyville, Indiana? Says if you see this man in Shelbyville, Indiana, or surrounding towns, notify police. He is dangerous, Caucasian male, long stringy hair, driving an 09 to 2006 silver Dodge GC van, handicap card on rearview mirror. He had a machete. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. If I had a link or something to where are you seeing this on Facebook? And I can try to look it up. All right. So next, as far as I know, this is still an active Amber Alert. But if anybody has let me find. I do have an article. This is another very scary one. Oh, okay. So thank goodness there was an update on the article that I was going to read. Amber Alert canceled after 15-year-old girl is found safe. The teen at the center of an Amber Alert, and this was Serenity Turner Douglas. All right, so let me see if they give any details in the article. She has been found safe, thank goodness. It says this was from Missouri City, Texas. Just about 24 hours after an Amber Alert was issued for a teen out of Missouri City, the teen was found According to Texas Department of Public Safety officials, she was reportedly okay. Officials with the Missouri City Police Department said that she walked into a Child Protection Services office in Rosenberg on Thursday. Authorities said the girl's biological mother, Megan LaCour, who is on the bottom of the slide there, took her daughter amid a custody battle. LaCour, 31, had not been taken into custody at the time the Amber Alert was canceled. So the mother is still out there somewhere. But apparently, thank goodness, the daughter managed to, I can't remember, let me see how old she was, 15 years old. Managed to apparently get away and make it to safety. So thank goodness for that. So that was just updated just after sometime after I checked it this afternoon for updates. So another good news one, thank goodness. We always like having good news. Absolutely. All right. So this is another one from Arkansas. This is Gregory Brown. He has been missing since just sometime in January of this year. He's 39 years old, 5'9", 180 pounds, last known to be in Little Rock. The Little Rock Police Department has asked for the public's help in locating Gregory. According to reports, 39-year-old Gregory Brown was last seen in Little Rock. Once again, 5'9", 180 pounds. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is urged to contact detectives at 501-404-3016, 3009, or 501-371-4829. All right. Man, I didn't realize I had so many Arkansas ones tonight. So this is another one from Arkansas, Terrence Barnhill. Officials with Sherwood, Arkansas, which is a suburb of Little Rock, North Little Rock. The Sherwood Police Department said they are searching for a man that went missing 2 weeks ago. According to a post on social media, officers are searching for 74-year-old Terrence Barnhill, who they said was last seen on or around January 9th. Police said Terrence was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray jacket, white shoes, glasses, and a dark blue hat, and he was last seen leaving in his silver 2010 Nissan Altima with Arkansas license plate number 560YXC. Officials said that Terrence suffers from blood pressure problems and possibly has dementia. Oh, that makes it so much scarier. So anyone with information on Terrence's whereabouts is asked to contact the Sherwood Police Department at 501-835-1425. All right, so this is another cold case one. This is Risha Alina Lewis. She 26 years old at the time she went missing. She went missing or has been missing since January 21st of 2006. When she was last seen, she was 5'3", 130 pounds, with black female with black hair and brown eyes. She has a red flame with the name Kev on one upper arm, and these are tattoos. A large unspecified tattoo on the other upper arm. Her name Risha on her wrist. The name Jamie on her calf. A butterfly between her breasts, and vines or barbed wire on the small of her back. She was last seen wearing a gold rope bracelet and a gold rope necklace with a pendant that says "Mommy and Me." So apparently, Risha left her residence in the 400 block of Morehouse Drive in Newcastle, Delaware. She went to visit a friend in the 200 block of West Pulaski Highway in Elkton, Maryland at approximately 1:30 a.m. on January 21st of 2006. She called home and stated that she was on her way back there. She never arrived. She's not been seen since. Her vehicle, a white four-door 1997 Ford Crown Victoria, was found abandoned in Newark, Delaware on October 17th of 2006, which is nearly 9 months after she was last seen. She has not been in contact with either of her two children since she went missing. Her cell phone remains activated but has not been used. And Delaware police are investigating her case, and the circumstances surrounding her disappearance are unclear. So if you have any information regarding this case, you can contact the Newcastle PD at 302-395-8171. Yes, Nancy says, this case always breaks my heart. Yes, I've been keeping up with this case for a while now, since I think I saw it, probably found it on Facebook or the Charlie Project. Actually, I think I first saw it on Facebook. I was going to do a video on it, but there's just so little information to go on. I mean, I can do a short video with it. I probably will end up doing one, but yeah, I always try to share this one as much as possible, because it has been since 2006. So what, 20 years ago, or 19, my math is not good tonight. 15 years ago. No, that's not right. My math is so horrible tonight. 19 years ago, sorry. 19 years ago. Yeah, this one is very sad. As they all are. Yes, he might have done one. It's just a Klein could definitely help you with a video. He's super deep into this one. Yes, I need to get with him about that. Absolutely. Yes, if you've not checked out Klein on Missing Black People, the Forgotten channel, please do. If somebody could throw in the link, absolutely. Absolutely. He and Miss Doodlebug have been doing some excellent lives together lately. I think they've done what, two or three so far. Excellent work. All right, let me see what we got. All right, this one is from Alabama. Let me go back to my big slideshow so I can read it. Authorities in East Alabama, Ladonia, Alabama, are requesting the public's help in finding a missing man. Phoenix City Police reported 31-year-old Dakota Hires was last seen by his mother at his Ladonia residence on January 8th. Police said Hires was possibly seen in the area of South Railroad Street and 16th Street later that day. He is 5 foot 10 inches tall, with brown hair, brown eyes, and weighs around 170 pounds. He is said to have been wearing a green and red Christmas hoodie, pajama pants, and work boots when last seen. So if you have any information on Dakota's possible whereabouts, you're asked to contact the Phoenix City Police Department at 334-298-0611. All right. Next, we have one from Memphis, which is not too far from me, about an hour and a half down the road. The Memphis Police Department's missing persons request the public's assistance locating 29-year-old Dominka War. Dominka suffers from a mental health condition. She is 29 years old, 5'7", 150 pounds, with brown eyes and short black hair. She was last seen on January 23rd of 2025 in the 2500 block of Woodcliff Drive. It says that she is homeless and has not contacted family members in the past few days. And this was posted 3 or 4 days ago, I believe. She is known to frequent Elvis Presley Boulevard and East Person Avenue area. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Dominka, please contact the Memphis Police Department at 901-636-4479. And let me go back and check something right quick. Okay, that was okay. So we had another good news on this one. This was Miracle Weaver. Apparently she has been found safe. She was missing from Washington, from DC, since January 24th. I cannot find any detailed information, but all we need to know is that she has been found safe. She was just 12 years old. So that is another good news story. Absolutely. We love those. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I was just looking at that precious little face there. Precious. Okay. So this one is, where's it from? Change my slides here. From Wichita, Kansas. Says there's concern for a young woman reported missing this weekend in Sedgwick County. Riley Ludwig, 18, was last seen on January 25th of 2025. While she is an adult, a missing report was filed with law enforcement. She does not have needed medication with her for her mental and physical health. As shared by Ricky with Kansas Missing and Unsolved, let's help locate her quickly and get her any resources she needs. Absolutely. So once again, Riley Ludwig, missing from Wichita, Kansas since January 25th. 18 years old, 5'4", 120 pounds, with light brown to blonde hair and blue eyes. Says she may wear glasses. So if you have any information that could help the case, contact the Wichita Police Department at 316-660-9456 or the Kansas Bureau of Investigation at 785-296-4017. You can also leave an anonymous tip at the KBI online. Oh, sorry. I think that was the last one I had for the night. Let me go back over and check. Yes, okay. So that is the last one I had for the night. Hey, we did good. Under 2 hours, or just at 2 hours. That's good for me. So unless you guys have anything else, and I'm still trying to figure out what this is, because this sounds very like a very dangerous situation that Boston Christian has been posting about. Let me look and see if I can find. I'm going to assume that it's Shelbyville, Indiana. You hear me tapping away on my keyboard. Is this an older case? Because I'm finding some like from 2018, Shelbyville man arrested in homemade machete incident, and then From July 2020, a man indicted in machete attack on family. Something from 2022. Apparently, a lot of people are using machetes. Now, this is just on Google, so it may not be up to date. There's one from October of 2024. But I'm just assuming that the way Boston was posting it, that it was like current. Anyway, you're very welcome, Miss Paula. Yep, thank you everybody for being here. Please, yeah, hit the like button. Thank you to everybody who was in chat. Thank you to everybody who is watching replay. Please do leave a comment. So if you guys don't have anything else, we're gonna get out of here because my voice is about to go on me, it feels like. So Monday we will have our Missing Person Monday live stream, and let me see who we did. Connecticut this week. I have to see what let me check and see what state we're going to be doing that, or this coming week, this coming Monday, because we are doing the northeastern states now, or not the northeast, the eastern states now. Delaware will be this Monday. So we will be doing Delaware. So I will get together a few cases, 5 or 6 cases for Delaware. Absolutely. Miss Paula says, sending prayers to everyone affected by the tragedy last night. Absolutely. Yep. Those family, friends, and loved ones of those victims definitely need our thoughts and prayers and good vibes. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Miss Paula. All right, guys. So, find what I'm looking for. Thank you so much once again for everybody that was here. Like I said, I will see you Monday night, the usual time, around 8:15 Central Time for our Missing Person Monday live stream. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. Always be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Take care of each other. And I will see you guys Monday.